Hey, what's up guys? Alan Magliocca here again, and in this video we're going to go over something that I love, which is traffic and my favorite traffic source, okay? And we're going to go into an example. As you can see on my screen, we have Udemy. If you've never heard of Udemy, some of you may have, but it's crucial to not only know what it is, but how to use it and how to find the best sellers. But what this traffic source is called solo ads, okay? Now, people will tell you that solo ads are dead. I've heard it from big names in the market. I've seen it in, Facebook ads, and, how email traffic is dead and things like that. But when I go to see my buddies who I can pretty much guarantee that you've heard who they are. I'm not going to name drop in this video, but I've eaten lunch, gone out to VIPs, lounges and clubs with the biggest names in the industry, people that are household names in our industry that you have heard of. You know what they're doing? They're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a month on solo ads, okay? So if you can perfect this, and if you can get this traffic source in line with your affiliate funnel starting out and then use it for your own products, then you can absolutely crush it. You can scale to the moon. And people, again, they say it doesn't work or they can't scale it. Well, then how come a lot of us guys are spending 5-6 figures a month on solo ad traffic? Okay, so the reason I love solo ad traffic is, for one, it does still work. For two, it is scalable. For three, it's the easiest one to start with. You don't have to hone in on anything. You don't have to spend thousands of dollars on Facebook ads or YouTube ads to try to find the right audience or any of that. You just basically go. It's like a shopping. You're just going shopping. You scroll through here and you choose people you like and you buy traffic and you get it. It's easy. These people have done the hard work for you. You don't have to worry about traffic generation, okay? These guys have done it. They're out doing paid media, Facebook ads, Google ads, Bing or Microsoft ads, and running all these PPC campaigns and push notification campaigns, and it's just they all build an email list, okay? And so what they're telling you is, let me back up a little bit. Solo ads, if you don't know, it's basically you're paying these people per click. These people own email lists, okay? They have legally and legitimately acquired a list of people who come through their opt-in pages and signed up to receive offers in any given niche, okay? I go with the marketing niche right here. You can change your niche to finance, health, mobile, social, and even cryptocurrency. So, and you can look at other solo places for other niches, but Udemy I love because you can trust it, and I'll go over that in a minute. I know I'm sort of jumping around because traffic excites me, but the main thing I like about solo ads is they're easy, they work. All the hard work is already done for you from these guys. You're just simply paying them, and you're basically saying, okay, you send me 100 clicks from your email list to go to my opt-in page, and in return, I'll give you $40. Okay, so like this guy right here where it says 40 cents, the Kevin Hansen. If you were to pay this guy $40, he would send you 100 clicks. Okay, so from those 100 clicks, if you're converting, and one of my other videos was converting, the opt-in was at 63%. So from those 100 clicks, you get 63 leads for $40. Okay, if you go on Facebook or Google, sometimes it costs $18-20 a lead, sometimes more, to generate a lead, much less a sale. Okay, so this is just a good way to build what's called a seed list, a starter list, and then grow and scale that once you have your numbers honed in. Okay, so this is the traffic source. Okay, we talked about attract, engage, convert. Well, you need to have your page attract what? Traffic, right? Well, this is the traffic source that I use. And in my Magliocca Masterclass, I tell my students, hey, use this guy on Udemy, this specific guy with this offer or with this page, because we're always split testing stuff, so we have the best solo ad sellers. And some people aren't on Udemy. Some of the guys that I use provide solo ads, but they're not on Udemy or any other major sites. Or sort of private, private sites. And so they're my under the radar guys. But I share all that with my masterclass students. But so we use this and it works and it does really well. Okay, so let me go through here and make sure that you understand how it works. You can create a Udemy account for free. And then once you get in, you go to find sellers, and then you can set what you want to pay. So I would never set, anything over, well, I sometimes I go to 50, but let's, for the purposes of this, let's just do 50. So that way we know we're not paying any more than 50 cents a click. Everyone that is listed now is under 50 cents. This got sales thing is pretty important right here, okay? Because the higher percent of the sales here, the less people you're going to see. Like, there's probably no one on here with 50% sales. Well, actually, there's one. That's insane. I've never seen that personally. But this is the amount of people that report sales, okay? So in other words, let's go to like the 30%, because that's like my sort of standard baseline. 34, see how this says 34% right here? That means if this guy right here sells 100 solo ads, 34% of those solo ad customers, just like you, who are buying traffic from him, 34 of those 100 people reported actually making sales. That's telling me that it's good traffic. Okay, now you might say, well, why isn't it like 70 or 80%? That's just not how it works. You never, for one, half the guys that use these solo ad sellers don't know how to hone in on an opt-in page or an offer. For one, for two, you have jerks like me. I take credit for it. I'm bad about this. I tip really good at restaurants, I promise. But when it comes to feedback on Udemy, I'm just bad at it, and I get sales from these sellers, but I don't report it. So in other words, there's people like me out there who just get the solo ad, get the traffic, and completely forget to leave a review and say, yes, I received sales from this. Okay, so it's actually a higher amount than what it's showing here. This is just the amount of people who have actually physically gone in and left a review and reported sales. Okay, so I always keep mine at 30% because anything over 30% to me is a winner. Now that we have, we'd say, okay, we're going to pay maximum 50 cents a click. That's what we're agreeing to do. We're in the marketing niche. We're 30% sales, at least 30% of people have reported sales with the solo ad seller or provider, and we're left with these results. Okay, now you can be careful. These are all promoted. I mean, doesn't mean they're bad because they're promoted, but down here's the organic ones. But, you know, if you can go up here and say, what's the cheapest? The way I do it is I say, okay, what's the cheapest I can pay for the highest percentage of reported sales? In other words, this guy is good, right? But look at this guy. This guy has 3% higher reported sales for 8 cents cheaper a click. So you're saving every $100 you spend, you're saving $8. Okay, 8 cents is a lot. That's almost 20% of the ad cost. So don't think, you know, 8 cents is nothing. That's a lot when it comes to ad spend, especially when you're running a tight game at first and your goal is to break even, build a list, and then, you know, turn that list into like this huge affiliate marketing money-making machine, if you will, right? And then start building your own products and promote your own products to that list. And so this is a self-fueling ecosystem for the affiliate marketing, list building, and getting everything going. But in order to build that ecosystem, it's going to cost a little bit of money out of pocket, but your goal is to break even on the front. So if you spend $200 on traffic, you want to make at least, you know, $150 to $200 range back. Okay, so again, that's what I do for a living and help all the Magliocca Masterclass people, but I'm going to show you as much as I can right here in this video. So yeah, like this guy's looking much better than this guy because he's 8 cents cheaper and 3% higher on the reported sales. This guy is even better than him, right? Because this guy is the same cost, and Andreas is the same cost as Kevin, but 1% higher on the click-through rate. I'm sorry, on the reported sales rate. So you can go through here and basically say, okay, what is the lowest cost I'm paying and for the highest percentage reported sales? And that gives you a very good baseline on who to choose and how to find a good seller on Udemy. Another thing that was to jump back where I was going a few minutes ago, Udemy is very clean, okay? They filter out clicks. So you might, if you order 200 clicks, you might get 250 clicks, 240 clicks. For one, because the solo ad providers over-deliver on the traffic, on real legit good traffic. Also, mixed in there is like either fraudulent traffic, like robots or fake traffic, and some things you just can't control. There's some leads on these people's list that are not real traffic, okay? But you don't pay for them, okay? It shows up in the stats. It shows up as bot traffic, and so you don't pay for that. So Udemy is very good and has a very good filtering system of only putting actual eyeballs on your opt-in page, okay? So that's the gist of solo ads. My favorite source of traffic is solo ads. It's what has saved me multiple months. You know, I think I told you in another video, if I had to go back to anything, it would be affiliate marketing. You know, in all my down months, you know, I could have a product launch that didn't do as well as I thought, or I had to pay out cash prizes on a JV launch. And you know, and I barely broke even. You know, there's things that happen, but the one thing that's consistent is the ability to build a list, build an opt-in page, get a list built, and then be able to monetize that list. Okay. So I hope this helps. I don't want to run this video too long. If you're interested in learning more, and you know, again, in my Magliocca masterclass, I share you know, which offers we're promoting, you know, because things change. So which offers are working the best right now, which traffic sources are working the best, which traffic source I use for which offer, which landing page to use, and we're always split testing and getting the highest converting landing pages, things like that. So if you want to work with me one-on-one, go to twostepbusinessplan.com/schedule, or if you just want to start learning more about this process, get my book. Okay, you got to get a copy of my book, twostepbusinessplan.com. If you already have my book, great, you're already leaps and bounds ahead. Okay, so you can get the book at twostepbusinessplan.com, or you can schedule a call to see if we're a good fit to work together, with me and you working one-on-one together, and me helping you with this whole process. And you can do that at twostepbusinessplan.com/schedule. Okay, so thanks so much. God bless and have a good day.